Hey guys, now that you had time yesterday to practice on just lateral area, today I'm kind of mixing it up a little bit. I want you to be able to focus on both surface area and lateral area. So your objective today is that students will be able to apply a formula to find the surface area and the lateral surface area of three-dimensional figures. Now, let's take a look at some vocab to kind of like go over these information, and I want you to copy these in your notebooks. So the total surface area, or the surface area by itself, is the sum of the areas of each face and base of a three-dimensional figure. So that's where we talked about the simplest way I could have think of this was gift wrapping a gift. You cover all the sides on the box or whatever shape you're working with. The lateral surface area is the sum of all the faces of the three-dimensional figure, but not the bases, right? Which is what we've been doing this week. Now, I want to just reiterate something in terms of formulas, because when you do the volume, when you do the surface area, there's kind of like a formula. I call it the big B. That's why it's in quotes. I want to pay extra attention. So the big B represents the area of the base. Use the formula for the correct shape to find the area of the base. So if the base is a triangle, then you'll do half base times height. If it is a square, you would do side square. If it is a rectangle, you do length times width, those kind of thing, okay? So we're going to do two examples, one on lateral, one on regular surface area. And then you're going to complete the worksheet, and then the final question on your worksheet is the reflection writing question. So we are going to do some writing in this worksheets. So our first example will be find the surface area to the nearest hundredths. So again, I kind of, most of you remember from class, right? Because it hasn't been that long since we're doing online learning. I like to make these up as I go along. So nearest hundredths is 2 decimal. Now, I want to see, now the deal is why I had you copy all of these things into your notebook is because we need the formulas. So I want you to dig through your notebook, and I want you to tell me what is the formula to find the surface area of a cylinder. Try to think of what makes it up. Great. So there are two circles, the top and bottom, and that is 2 pi r squared. Then you get that barrel kind of piece, which comes from a rectangle, and then that becomes the circumference. So it's 2 pi r h. And then, excuse me, from this it's a straightforward substitution. 2 times pi times 7 squared plus 2 times pi times 7 times 14. This is the radius. This is the height. Plug everything into your calculator, and you should get surface area is equal to 923.63 inches square. Right, again, surface area is everything to the top and the bottom and the entire barrel. So surface area, everything. And here we're going to do the sorry about that. Here we're going to go ahead and what's happening to me? We're going to go ahead and do the lateral. So remember now, lateral, the difference is we're not including the top, x for the top, x to the bottom. So we got the front piece, which is 2 times, not 2, it's 12 times 28. And there, I times it by 2 because there's a front and then there's the back. Then I got the side, the right side and the left side. And there are 2 of those, so it's 2 times 22 times 28, right? Remember, if this is 28, this is also 28. This is 12, this is also 12. So that's where I'm getting these numbers from. This is actually should be a whole number because we don't have any decimals, no pi. We plug everything all the way in the calculator. It should work out to be 1904 centimeters square. Final answer. Remember, I did not include the top and the bottom because it says lateral area. So after copying those and reviewing these, you are going to now go and complete the worksheet. Now the last question on your worksheet is different. I gave you a word problem and I want you to explain to me whether you would do surface area or lateral surface area. You do not have to solve it. Again, you do not solve it. You're just going there and tell me and explain to me, I picked surface area because, I picked the lateral area because, and explain to me in words. Okay? If you have any questions, don't feel free to reach out to me via Google Classroom. Show all your work and all your steps, and I will be grading those shortly. Have a great day, guys.